All of the woodwork on the blacksmith shop is finished, except for the door, of course. We got to put a door. We have a nice 8-foot overhang out front. Board and batten is all installed. We still have a ground hornet problem, but we'll leave them alone. Their nest is down here by the rear support of the deck. But again, I don't think we're going to mess with them. Probably better, just don't touch them. The back of the shop came out pretty good. We have a nice window here. You can tell the color change from the old oak paneling to the new maple paneling. I'm hoping it'll gray out about the same. Probably not. The inside's a little darker than I expected. I thought with the 3 windows it would be pretty bright in here, which I guess it is. It'll sure be nice to open these windows when I'm working. And we're still working on the stump. It's a good place to throw all my scrap wood, so that's okay. There's also a small pine tree right here that we forgot about the stump there. Now it's super close to the wall. So I think I'm just going to take the chainsaw and cut it off right at the ground, and then we're going to cover this area with gravel anyway. Sounds like a plan. I think the next activity for the day is take the tractor down to the house and pick up the anvil base. That should be fun. It's a nice day for a tractor ride. Do you think my tractor's sexy? All right, this is the anvil base that I put together. I know, that's not really an anvil. We're still looking for an anvil. If anybody has one they want to get rid of, just send me a private message. All right, we have it loaded up in the bucket, chained to the bucket. Let's get back up to the mountain. It may not look very big, but with the base and that anvil, it's still about 250 pounds. So using the tractor is a good idea. It's good to have an idea or a plan. I guess that's close enough. It looks so small inside the blacksmith shop. I still don't have a plan what it's going to look like in here, so we just put it right in the middle. I'm sure that's good enough for now. I think since we're down here, we're going to go ahead and take the box blade off the tractor. We need to take all the 3-point hitch stuff off. We'll go ahead and mount the backhoe because we're going to need that to pull out that stump. All right, we have all the extra bits off. We'll just store it all right here in our brand new implement barn. In order to hook up the backhoe, we have to turn the tractor off because we need to hook up all these hydraulic lines. Might be able to do it with the tractor on, but I've never tried it that way. All right, we have all the hydraulic lines hooked up. That line goes there, this line goes there, the other line goes somewhere else. Now what we need to do is turn the tractor back on, use the hydraulics and bring this thing up. And this hook right here goes way up here on this pin. And we just use that we do that by using these feet, but let me get it close and we'll show you a picture of it. All right, we have these big hooks down here. It's got to hook up in there. One on that side also. And yeah, it's kind of crowded in here. I actually have the boom off on the side and it kind of makes it wonky trying to jack it up. All right, we have the bottom hooks in down here. Now we need to drive the whole backhoe up to lock this together. I think I can do that just by uncurling the bucket. All right, we got the top locked in. All we have to do is retract all the legs and get out of here. We also need to reorganize the rear bucket just a little bit. Looks like maybe we can boom up a little. Get the bucket all curled up. And now we're ready to get out of here. One of the main reasons we put the blacksmith shop attached to this building is so that I could build the implement barn to put all these attachments. Really crowded in here. We have our chipper shredder that goes on the back of the tractor. We obviously have our backhoe that doesn't get used a lot and it's always in the way. And we have our box blade that we use all the time. I know, my implement barn is not going to be big enough, but it'll work okay. All right, so we're using the backhoe to dig this stump out. Unfortunately, it goes underneath this the building. That was bad planning, but I think it's okay. We dug out the front side. I'll just take the chainsaw, cut it off below ground. We did pull a bunch of the roots out and stuff, so it'll be okay. All right, success. We got the stump out. I knew we could do it. I think we'll get our fire a little bit bigger and throw this pine stump right on top of that other stump and let those burn for a little bit. Sounds like a plan. I'm also trying to burn all these roots that are coming out of the ground. They're so wet, they're not going to burn.
Fucker.